Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Matteo D'Agostini, and I am your certified life and relationship coach, helping you with any life lessons or any issues that you have with your relationship, whether it be narcissistic relationship, emotionally abusive relationships, breakups, or being discarded, and so on. So in today's topic, what I want to talk about is something that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time, actually, and that is the three big fundamental tips in healing and forgiveness. Now, full disclaimer before I get started, healing and forgiveness, they happen on your own time. What do I mean by that? Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's relationship is different. Everybody's life is different. Nobody goes through the same situation as somebody else. They always go through something similar, but not entirely the same. So when it comes down for you to decide to want to heal and to forgive, whether that be the other person or whether that be somebody that discarded you, somebody that abused you, whatever it could be, it all happens on your own time. It doesn't happen right away, and it doesn't happen in a few weeks. It happens from months at a time to maybe even years. So just want to get that out of the way before I get started here. So, tip number one to start with your healing and forgiveness, I would probably say is acceptance. Now, acceptance is more or less the fact that you have to accept the person in mind of who they were at the end of the relationship, at the end of the friendship, at the end of whatever it could be that's happening between you and this other person. It's easier said than done, and this is probably the hardest step to take, but it's the first big step in starting your healing and your healing journey, and to forgive the other person as well. Whatever they did to you, whether they lied, cheated, manipulated, gaslit, emotionally abused you, financially abused you, whatever the case may be, you have to take what they did at the end of the relationship as who they really are. They showed their true colors. This is who they are, and there's no coming back from that, unfortunately. And whatever they were at the beginning of the relationship, that's not who they are. That's just them showing up as the best version of themselves, because we all show up as the best version of ourselves at the beginning of the relationship, at the beginning of the dating stage, at the beginning of everything. We always show up as our best. And then once we get comfortable, we always show our true colors in the end, whether that be good or bad. And in the case of this person, if they did you wrong, if they did you dirty, if they did whatever they did to hurt you intentionally, that's who they are as a person. And unfortunately, you have to be willing to accept that. The other thing that you have to do is to accept the fact that whatever they did has nothing to do with you. It wasn't as a reflection of who you are as a person. Everything that they did was a reflection of who they are. And the more that you were willing to accept that, then the better and the faster it'll be to start your healing journey and to forgive the other person. Now, the second tip that I have for you, this one is probably going to take the most work, but it pays off in the end fundamentally. And that is to just improve on yourself. Improve on yourself in any ways that you can, right? You can improve yourself by reading books. You can improve yourself by spending more time with your family and your friends. You can also improve yourself in regards to, doing some activities like going to the gym, rock climbing, hiking, bike riding, whatever activities gets you flowing that you think will make you happy. I highly suggest that you guys do those things to start improving on yourself. Not only that, you can even go back to school if you want to study, and maybe even to get a different degree or to get a certificate so that you can get started on a new job or a new career path that you want to take on. And that could be another thing that you can do to improve on yourself. Change jobs, change career paths. Those things can all help you in ways that you can improve yourself. Picking up on a new skill, doing a new hobby that you've always wanted to do. All these things are ways that you can improve on yourself and that will make you show up as the best version of yourself and that will make yourself happy. Now, keep in mind, everybody's situation is different. Nobody has the same ideas, and nobody has the same ways that they think that they can improve on themselves. What I suggest you guys do is just really, for you to decide on to improve on yourself, really take the time to self-reflect on yourself. Really take the time to self-evaluate on yourself, self-analyze. Think of things that maybe that you see yourself struggling with on a day-to-day basis, so that you can pretty much tell yourself, oh, I have issues with this certain behavior. I have an attachment issue. I have issues with keeping myself occupied and active. I have issues with my anxiety. Whatever the issues could be that you can have, as long as you reflect on that, as long as you really pay attention to what really is causing you to have these struggles and these problems. I shouldn't say problems, but these core issues of you that are negating the fact of you to self-improve on yourself. Take the opportunity to really go and fix on those issues that you have, and to really work on yourself that you need to so that you can improve on yourself, and that you can love yourself more, and that you can really work on your self-healing, and also work on even self-discipline if you want to, self-parenting even, or even just self-improve in general. Which brings me down to tip number 3. Now, tip number 3, this is the part where it happens on your own time. And that is the step to forgive the other person. Now, whatever you do, do not forgive the other person for the other person. Never do that. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. You forgive the other person for yourself. And more importantly, you also forgive yourself for your part in the situation, your part in the relationship, your part in whatever you think that you might have made mistakes. Because we're only human, right? We're all human. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Everyone in the world makes mistakes. But the most important thing is to take accountability and responsibility of the mistakes that we have made, in terms of, let's say you reacted poorly in certain situations with this person, and you say, well, look, I realized that I reacted poorly in this situation with this person, and I should have handled things better. So I forgive myself for this, because I should have known better and I should have reacted better, but I was reacting upon the abuse that this person was giving me. But that is due to the fact that I have issues with XYZ. And once you get to that step that you forgive the other person as well, life just goes on as it goes. That's when you really go on your path to being fully healed. That's when you go on your path to moving forward, to grow, to mature, to live a long, happy, good life that you always want to have. And then you're going to achieve more goals and achieve more things that you're going to get in life. And that you're going to attract more people that are right for you in the long run as well. And whoever that may be in the end, the right person will come to you eventually down the line. And the right people, if it's friends, will come to you, and they will attract to you, and they will basically want to be a part of your life, and to pretty much build that circle of trust that you're trying to build, that is mainly built on respect, trust, and just love and care, because you love and care with all your heart, and you love and care genuinely, and that's how you treat other people. Now, one thing before I end this video, there is one thing that I highly, highly recommend people not do. I'll probably make a video about that later on. And that is when somebody says the best way to move on, the best way to the best way to move forward and the best way to get over somebody is to get underneath somebody else. Now, I 100% advise you guys, do not do that. Don't ever do that. The reason being is because all of the issues that I was talking about earlier on in the video is going to be brought to this new person, this new relationship, this whatever it could be. All the unresolved issues, the unhealed trauma, all the baggage that you had in the previous relationship, you're just bringing it on to this person, and it's just going to hurt not only the other person, it's going to hurt the relationship, and it's going to hurt yourself also more in the long run. And then it's going to cause more resentment, more anger, more sadness and sorrow, more hurt. Just everything negative about what had happened is going to happen in this next one as well. So I strongly advise you guys, don't do that. Focus on yourself, improve on yourself, heal, forgive, and move forward from this. So with that being said, if you guys have a hard time with your healing and with forgiving, or having a hard time starting your path to that, tell me what's going on. I'm here for you. Send me an email. Write to me on Instagram. They're going to be down below in the description box. Tell me what's going on. We'll book a session one-on-one together so you can let me know what you're struggling with. I am here to help you guys out. If you want to book a session with me right away, I'm going to link that down below in the description box as well. Now, with that being said, I'm going to close this video out. And until next time, guys, be kind to one another and stay blessed. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.